Hey guys, Bot1925 here, recreating the launch of DSCOVR. I'm just deactivating the grid fins. Like I want to this is SpaceX's second attempt to recover. The first stage, they're obviously landing it on a barge, and they went for 30-something degree inclination, which unfortunately I cannot do. Because I'm also doing this as a recovery demonstration, because you know from there you can still send it off to, you know, if I get the launch timed right, I can still, and I think I will, you can still send it off to L1. So that's what I'll do. Right, so 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I have sound disabled in this. Whoops. Turn it to 20. There we go. Now we've got sound. You know, I will need to do some video. So I'm also using this to show another flight manager for reusable stages. I'm doing the regular Falcon ascent. Well, we'll find out soon enough. I haven't urged the time accelerator, but I know that will just screw us over. If we weren't going so far, and even if we were going at 30, I could probably get it to land on that island there. Yeah, I think this isn't the ascent trajectory I normally use. Because normally we can nearly get into space in 1 ton of fuel, and we've got the DSCOVR payload in there. If it's nice and snugly in front of it, that's also probably not the right size compared to everything else. But look, we should at least get out to there on this fuel tank. Just 1 tank of fuel. With that I mean, you know, bring up ascent guidance, because just the way I tend to do it. Yeah, we're doing the right ascent profile. Get ready. And disengage. There we go. I don't know why I waited that long. Now, since I just watched the launch, I have to wait. The real life doesn't have that thing there. Yeah. Close enough. So yep, 3, 2, 1, go. So you can see the DSCOVR, well, they drain all the monoprop out of that. No liquid fuel. Seriously? You give us an awesome spacecraft with an engine, and you say, let's just not give it any fuel. The DSCOVRs only carry a tiny amount of fuel, sure, but yeah, you know. And again, I could probably just use the Falcon first stage. Or I could just activate infinite fuel and do some major corrections. We're traveling at pretty much orbital velocity. So let's see, if we burn there, that will send us out to roughly L1. I'm just going to rotate the spacecraft to get most of this, to get as much sun as possible with those solar arrays. Yep, time accelerating slowly since we can't really do much. And we'll just put that there. Yeah, that the couples and then that. Yep, that's the right staging. Yeah, now we're relying on those solar panels. We're in space. Not in orbit though. Yeah, that's roughly where the first stage will have crashed at this point. It's gone from the map, but you know, I could just use Flight Manager for reusable stages. engines ignite pretty soon, I think. Oh, yep, that's it. And you will just see it starting to go. Yep. I'm just there, and it just immediately. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly get this out to where I need it to be. No, I'll just get this sucker oriented, so kill rotation, so that we RCS maybe the little RCS bursts that you have, maybe. There we go. Now, right, where's the sun? Sorry. I've maneuvered just a pure pro-grade burn. Oh, yep, that's a bit of an overshoot. You're trying to get it kind of perfectly at L1. You know, as you can get from a 51. It's just that tiny. Yep. What is that? Oh, right. Ah. Do I have stage recovery as well? I don't know. Anyway, maneuver planner. Execute next node. I'm just going to rotate so it still gets a fair bit of sunlight. We don't want this to run out of electricity now. Then we use this completely circularize at AP. I do want to know what that to be. Oh, more than enough. I think Ray could easily just put it out there and bring the sucker back. Well, I'm in the first stage, obviously. Duh. That is a solar panel built there. Alright, preparing for engine ignition. Engines ignite. Yeah, it's a fairly long burn. Launch from there, and by now we have a stage sitting perfectly fine and intact there. Alright. Knock on wood. Don't jinx it. Oh, just check a circularize. Great node, time warp. Is it create node? Create, thank you. Yep, and just execute next node. Turn auto warp off, just so I can see how I can rotate the. You know, this is something you don't normally have to worry about in KSP. And auto warp. The reason you don't have to worry about this normally is because you don't really care, because the panels normally track the sun. So I can see just the moon whizzing around, because I think you'll be able to see Minmus there somewhere. But Minmus is a lot harder to spot. 20 days! Well, that's still nothing compared to the real mission's 100 and something days. Yep, preparing for engine burn, and then we just deorbit this sucker. No, like in real life, the stage wouldn't be attached. This is going to be a short burn, so I'm just getting ready to I'm slowly pulling back. The thrust limiter. You can see that is the highly unstable, especially when I was change planes. Looking for that change inclination. There we go. No, that's not the way. We need at the equatorial. Yep. And we're still pointing towards the sun, so that's good. Oh wait. How long until the node? Wow. That's a long time. I love how we just have the the endurance from this and watch it just I don't even. Okay guys, I'm back with this. About to change our inclination. What if I have actually just fully screwed over a Lagrange, like a perfect Lagrange point orbit? Well, I probably didn't, but yeah, there's Minmus. Oh yeah, I can go full thrust. And like at the very end, just really bring this thrust limiter down. Now set to 5.5. And now no, I don't want prograde. No, one long normal vector. Is that separate? No, it's not. It's still part of it. Well, you know, I'll just say, yeah, screw it. How is that attached, then? Meh, it's a success. Right, now for the recovery. Don't worry if it looks like it's about to collide, because, crap. You know, doesn't damage this stage, not our problem. Yeah, I'm just going to get this oriented retrograde and then set up. I'm just turning those on so we don't have to worry about those later when we're coming down through the atmosphere, traveling at several times the speed of sound. Now, that's not something you want to worry about when you're about to crash into the ground, basically. So, right, there's DSCOVR, and we're going to be landing there. So, right, what's our AP? So we can roughly get this. And this is also a tutorial as to how you should land it. You should always leave it with roughly 1,000 units of fuel left. It doesn't use up all the fuel. Now, yeah, it's getting there. Just, you know, pushing full force, so this thing at GSS a bit. Yeah, and yep, surface mode, RCS on. No, not SA. No, SAS off here, right? Yep, 30 kilometers, just about. Wrong way. No, yes, right way. Right, now. Now, there you go. Bob's your uncle. Yep. And you can just see this. I hope we don't hit the water. No, we definitely won't hit the water. You might just wait for the re-entry heating. Coming down engines first, because the engines do kind of cover most of that, and that thing has some heat shielding anyway. So yep, that's re-entering. I'm not deploying the grid fins. Yeah, that's a good thing if you launch in an ISS style trajectory. Alright, I'm waiting for the right time. We're subsonic. Yeah, I'm just throttling up the middle engine a bit. You slowly see the smoke thickening. I'm throttling up. Getting ready to deploy gear. So we need to slow this sucker down quite a bit. Don't expect, also if you do attempt this, don't expect the same results, you know, like you might, even the slightest amount of fuel can make a difference, like something, like this is probably a bit further than where I normally land. Ooh, I say normally because I do, because I land Falcon 9, first stage is quite a fun KSP. You can see our shadow, that's a good indicator to how high, how far above the ground you're. Oh crud. I don't like it when you just have that much. Yep. I'm planning to do a suicide burn style thing. Not necessarily a perfect suicide burn, but yep, throttle back. The reason I like to couple with that 100 units of extra fuel is this rocket can become very unstable. You like now. But you can see that's kind of, that was a hard landing. I'll attempt that and I'll get back to you guys when we're down here. So yep, see you then. Okay guys, we're here for the landing. I have to guess roughly when to throttle up. Keep throttling up. I'm gonna keep doing that. And I'm just continue cruising that down with that same rate of deceleration as we're really close to the ground. Now's the time. Landing gear deployed. Full thrust. We're just slowing down ever so slowly. Don't want the rocket to flip out of control. I know we're accelerating. Don't worry about it. I'm not nervous because I've done this many. Yep, it's happening. It's happening. Now suicide burn. Oh. Just in time. I think that sucker was just about to flip out of control. Yeah. I'm Bot 1925. Goodbye.